at a time when we witnessed mountains moving in Kerala and in Karnataka, literally moving. Thousands of acres of coffee or tea plantation is not to be seen at all. Water, flooding, and destroying lives, livelihood, dreams, all that one had.
Climate change. The Great Commission of Jesus is, go into all the world and proclaim the good news to the whole creation. When there are landslides, floods, droughts due to anthropogenic climate change, how can we preach the good news to the whole creation? Gospel of Jesus becomes good news to all when there is enough water, food to eat, good air to breathe, and a habitable place to live. The Church of South India, which is popularly known as CSI, addresses the issue of climate change through the Sustainable Development Goals of the UN. The Church of South India has been educating students by imparting values of sustainability through 94 aided degree colleges, 341 high and higher schools, 1,704 primary schools, 47 technical institutions, 24 paramedical institutions, 14 professional institutions, 50 medical centers, and 343 hostels.
As Church of South India, we will do our best to care for Mother Earth, care for this planet, and care for people who will make this earth a beautiful place.
The Church of South India, which is popularly known as CSI, is the only church in India which has mentioned ecological concerns as a mission in the Constitution and in the mission statement of the Church. The CSI Department of Ecological Concerns focuses on educating various sustainable development goals through eco-ministry, campaigns for climate justice ministry, green protocol, and green school program.
We had conducted green audit, energy audit, and water audit. It was then that we realized the need for implementing a green protocol in the campus.
Students engage in greening the earth through organic horticulture and floriculture, medicinal herbs cultivation, and pisciculture. Not only during the working days but also during weekends and other holidays, the students gather together to involve in these activities. Today, as an outcome of their commitment, the school compound is supplied with assorted vegetables including lady's finger, tomato, bitter gourd, snake gourd, spinach, green chili, cabbage, and cauliflower, various floral and medicinal plants.
Let us not forget that cultivating the earth is the most important labor of man. The college cultivates vegetables on more than 1 acre of the campus, and the produce is used in the canteen, hostels, and marketed through eco shops, along with the production and distribution of vegetable seeds and amaranthus.
In collaboration with REACT, a network headquartered at the University of Uppsala, the department conscientizes people against antibiotic resistance in India.
In the Green School Program audit conducted by the Center for Science and Environmental Studies, New Delhi, this school was selected as one among the 6 best schools nationwide.
In our school, we are very much concerned about the air we breathe. We want to reduce the air pollution in and around the school. Our school classrooms are well ventilated and many trees are grown in the school campus in order to avoid air pollution, which gives pure air to breathe. Many of our school students are coming to school in bicycles to reduce the air pollution. So, we must plant more trees in order to avoid air pollution. We are very much motivated by the GSP.
The Green School program, which the CSI Department of Ecological Concerns initiated in 2015, aims to develop students, schools, and communities with the values and motivation to take action for sustainability in their personal lives within their community.
We have a Jeevanam Agro store functioning in the college premises from where the teachers and students purchase the vegetables. In the Jeevanam Agro store, we use cloth and paper bags made by the students. For the irrigation purposes in organic farming, we have constructed a rainwater harvesting pond which can store approximately 2 lakh liters of water. In this pond, some edible fishes are cultivated. Harvesting of fish is regularly carried out and is sold among the teachers.
There is a proper drainage system in our school. Hygiene of our students is a serious concern. There are separate toilets for girls, boys, and staff. We have constructed girl-friendly toilets. There is sufficient light during daytime. The toilets are situated in the right location in terms of privacy and safety.
The Church of South India Department of Ecological Concerns is promoting harvesting of rainwater from the rooftops and make pits on the land for water recharging.
As we all know, water is very important for the survival as well as for our day-to-day activities. In our school premises, rainwater harvesting pit is constructed to save water, and water tanks are also constructed for the usage of the students. The wastewater is collected and is recycled.
The department is propagating a plant called vetiver to enhance groundwater recharge, avoid soil erosion, reduce coliform bacteria in water, purification of water, stabilize riverbanks, and reduce global warming. The Church of South India Department of Ecological Concerns is promoting the use of LED light system, solar energy, biogas wherever possible.
We provide training to the Kudumbashree ladies regarding waste management.
Madhya Kerala Diocese of CSI took a bold stand to distribute 1,000 biogas plants in their diocese. Regarding waste management, the slogan is to reduce, reuse, recycle waste. The department discourages the burning of plastic materials which produce carcinogenic material called dioxin.
The students not only try to avoid plastics, but they also practice unique alternatives to plastic by using steel water bottles instead of plastic water bottles, cloth-made school bags instead of polypropylene and other synthetic bags. Paper pens made by children themselves replace plastic pens. What is unique about this paper pen is that there are seeds hidden within it. The students also ensure that their parents, instead of using plastic carry bags, use multi-purpose cloth bags made by them.
Instead of giving water in plastic bottles, the CSI encourages serving water in glasses or steel tumblers. The CSI does believe that the present development paradigm promoted by the developed countries is responsible for the global ecological crisis and thus climate injustice. The CSI demands that developed countries change their present development paradigm, which exploits the fossil fuels resulting in climate change. As developing nations are struggling on the development ladder, rich countries should write off the debts of poor countries. The CSI Synod Department of Ecological Concerns believes in the proverb, think globally and act locally.
But if you look at the Bible closely, in all our prayers, we summarize all the prayers with the Lord's Prayer. And we say, thy kingdom come. And where is it going to be established? It's going to be established on this earth. Then in book of Revelation, God is not going to come to take us up in the mid-air. Rather, he is going to pitch his tent on earth. So God is going to establish his kingdom on this earth. So this earth-heaven dichotomy is a problematic one. And what is heaven? Heaven is not a place to which we go. It is something that we grow into.
Further, one should reread the Bible and reaffirm our faith from the perspective of climate refugees. Lenten season 2019, the moderator of CSI issued a pastoral letter. He requested to avoid all disposable plastics, especially flex, plastic bottles, cups and plates. The CSI has a model eco-friendly camp center at Ottara in Kerala. The CSI has been promoting biodiversity.
The college takes initiative in conserving the native and local breeds of cattle, which includes the Vechur cow, a rare cattle breed of Kerala. The college also has a greenhouse and a terrace garden that contribute to its eco-practices. A diary of visuals featuring 545 plant species under the title Floral in association with the Kerala State Biodiversity Board.
Seed ball making. We selected 20 of our students and trained them to make seed balls. We collected various seeds like neem, tamarind, and chose the soil with a mixture of biofertilizer. When the soil was slightly wet, we made a ball with the size of 2 inches. The seeds were sighted inside the ball and left them to dry. After a week, when the ball dried out completely, we gave 100 balls to each student and instructed them to throw the ball in the highway shoulders.
Our slogan is, plant fruit-bearing plants outside your boundaries and nurture it. UNDP has honored the ecological contributions and long-term commitment of CSI and privileged to receive the award from Mr. Ban Ki-moon, Secretary General of UN, on 3rd November 2009. The Honorary Director of CSI, Department of Ecological Concerns, has been invited by UNEP to address the Faith for Earth in United Nations 4th Environment Assembly held at Nairobi from 10th to 15th March 2019. The CSI Department of Ecological Concerns is working in the community with the support and cooperation of local bodies, government agencies, other faith groups and NGOs. Other departments of Church of South India, Youth, Seva, Dalit and Adivasi Concerns and Women's Fellowship are also involved in the eco-educational work in other areas. The Church of South India is a people's movement. The mission of the Church is proclamation of the Kingdom of God, which has a social, political, ecological and economic dimension.
And I'm amazed to see that actually you are doing more than what even my organization is doing. So while UNEP supports all the efforts of all of you, I think we all in our organization also need to learn a lot from what you are doing. And that expertise you have is something which is so invaluable that my organization, which works at a global level, can learn a lot from all of you.
A great responsibility rests on the church to deepen the awareness of churchgoers. The church has also been called to faithfully speak the truth and to speak out for those who cannot speak, for the rights of all the destitute, defend the rights of the poor and needy, as mentioned in the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 8. We have to build an economy that will support, not undermine, future generations. It is not only the responsibility of the respective governments, but also of the citizens to engage in efforts to establish climate justice.